Ladies and gentlemen, Greg McCloskey from ForexLive.com. This is the Kickstart video. In the Kickstart video, I take a look at three of the major currency pairs: the euro versus US dollar, the dollar versus yen, and sterling versus US dollar, all from a technical perspective. Today's date is October 30th, 2024, one day from Halloween, the end of the month. So let's get started. I did a video late yesterday on the euro versus US dollar, and the song remains the same, actually. What I focused on was this area right down here. You see this area right here between the 1.07609 and 1.0776. That level corresponds with a number of different swing lows and swing highs going back in time, maybe to this area right through here, here. It alternates between being support and resistance, and then we move to the upside right here, come back down, test this level right here before moving higher right through there. The market then rotates to the downside, and where do we find support buyers? Right near the low of that swing area at 1.07609. We have other support here, including yesterday's trade, where the market came down to that level not once but twice. Again, this is 4-hour chart, so this is over, could be an 8-hour period right through here where the price moved higher and lower, but held support once again within this level at 1.07609. Now on the top side, I have this area right through here, which is of interest to me, right at this red line right through here. This level corresponded back here with different swing lows here forming a floor. Broke below the floor, became a ceiling right through here, and then it broke above that level, and then used that level as a support before moving to the upside once again. We came back down to that level in trading, not last week, but the week before, and found support, and then fell below that level and used that level as resistance in last week's trading before moving to the downside. Now we're moving back up toward this area. This area consists of things like the 200-day moving average. That's a green line in this chart right through here. The 100-bar moving average on the 4-hour chart, which is a little bit lower. Now then this yellow area right here, which is also a swing area, going back in time to this area right through here. You can see the different where it was either support or resistance. We got through that already. So this area is going to be resistance. So if I were to put a red box, this is the red box through maybe even the data tomorrow and the election next week. I don't know. We did find support yesterday when the market hits a low. Will we find resistance up here and keep the price in between these levels? We will see. If we do break above it, then obviously the bias turns more bullish. We look toward the 50%, look toward the 100-day moving average. Conversely, if we break below it, we look for lower levels down through here. Now, in between, I had earmarked this 108.10 level. Meant to put a line, but an arrow is good enough. And in trading here today, what did the price do? We did find support buyers near that 108.10 level. So that's in between, it's sort of in the middle of this box right here. And the level also corresponds with different swing lows right through here and swing highs through here and swing lows right here. You can see how it kind of alternates between being support and resistance over the last few weeks of trading. So that's the story in the euro versus US dollar. I'm sticking to it. Look for the price to remain in this box until the market gets this next shove from either buyers above this level right here or sellers below this level right through here. Let's take a look at the dollar versus yen next, and then we'll take a look at the 4-hour chart. And when I look at the 4-hour chart, and I go back to this day right here, this was a swing high after breaking lower here. We came back, we formed a high right here, and then boom, to the downside right through there. And lo and behold, in trading this week, what do? We came up to that level right here. We came up to that level right here on Monday and yesterday. And what do? We found willing sellers against that. The level comes in at 153.88. So keep that level in mind on the top side, break above that level, and we open the door for further upside momentum with this swing area being the next target. Get above that level and open the door for further upside potential. So that's on the top side. Now on the downside, I kind of like this area right here as the key support level today and going forward. And also, I might add the 200-day moving average right through here. So 151.937, 151.486. That is going to be the key support levels going forward through all the volatility that we're going to have from things like the employment data on Friday, the PCE data, and also things like the election next week and the U.S. Federal Reserve interest rate decision next week as well, not to mention all the earnings that are going to be coming out over the next few days and into next week as well. So if I were to put my box around this, the dollar versus yen, it would be something like this, where this is a weekly 4-hour chart. So this is over the last 2 weeks, where we have support down at the 200-day moving average, and maybe just before that at 151.937. Well, it's about 50 pips, but the dollar yen has pretty strong, big ranges, I should say. On the top side, get above the 153.88. So 151.46 up to 153.88. In between, you figure it out, when you want to be more leaning more to the downside because we just had the double top, or and maybe move toward the low price that we saw on Monday at 152.40. Get below that level, opens the door toward the 200-day moving average, or buy against the 152.40 level, hoping for the price to remain in the upper end of the range established in this this red box right through here. Finally, let's take a look at the sterling versus US dollar. And again, we'll look at the 4-hour chart. And in trading here today, what did the price do? The price moved just above the 100 bar moving average on the 4-hour chart at 1.30189. It got above the 130 level as well. We did that yesterday as well, and we tried to stay above that 130 level and extend above the 100 bar moving average. Couldn't do it. The market quickly faded, and when we fell back below the 130 level, we started to rotate down, down, down. And where do we go? We went right down to the low price that we saw in trading on Monday's trade, and we are finding support buyers near the 129.38 level. So if I were to if we break below that 129.38 level, that would obviously open the door for further downside. We'd probably test this low right here before moving down toward this swing area through here, which some of this support and resistance is defined through here, but it goes back in time as well. You can see a number of different times that the market uses the area as a level before moving to the upside through here. So that would be a nice little target to aspire toward at 128.449 to 128.672. Below that is the 200-day moving average down here. On the top side now, we need to get above the 100-day moving average in trading today at 1.29744 to give the buyers any sort of chance of further upside momentum. If we can't get above the 100-day moving average, and the sellers remain in control here, and a break below the low for the double low for the week, it would be in the cards here at 1.2938. So there you have it. A look at 3 of the major currency pairs from a technical perspective to kickstart your day, and to also look ahead to all the volatility that's going to be coming our way as a result of all the data, elections, Fed, all that stuff. Not to mention other stuff that's going to be going on in other countries, including the Bank of Japan, by the way. So be aware, be prepared, and hopefully this video prepared you. My name is Greg Mikulowski. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.